So earlier I did a video about how people who don't like skill-based matchmaking in video games are sore losers. And I got a lot of responses, but the funny thing about those responses is that there's stuff they're not saying. Like for example here, I just don't want to have to try my hardest every time I play a game. Okay, you don't have to try your hardest to do what? Win? Because you don't have to try your hardest. You can just play a game and not try hard and accept that you might lose. Try new builds and loadouts, do some goofy stuff, and if you lose, still have a fun time. No one's forcing you to try. You can do whatever goofy stuff you want and just accept you're probably not gonna win. And my thesis from the first video was that the people who are complaining about skill-based matchmaking are sore losers. They could only have fun if they're winning. So comments like this dance around it with nice sounding language. But what it's saying is, I don't want to have to try my hardest to win. I want to win, and I don't want to have to try to win. A, that totally proves my point. And B, you realize that in a game that doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, where you just stomp someone who's worse than you, there's another person on that side, right? You're causing them to have the experience you don't want to have. You don't want to be matched up with some try-hard, sweaty hardcore player. But if you're matched up with someone who's a lot worse than you, now you're the try-hard, sweaty hardcore player. That's stomping them very easily. In skill-based matchmaking that works, you should win 50% of the time and lose 50% of the time. And if that's not enough for you, you probably care too much about winning, and you are saying, I want to ruin someone else's time so I could have a good time. And that's not a good look. The point of skill-based matchmaking is that people of the same skill tend to play each other. That way, everyone wins about the same amount and loses about the same amount. And if you're saying that's not enough for you, if you're saying you need to win more to have fun, then what can I say? Sore loser.